Another myth that Doug takes on is the myth about Ahmed Chalabi, who was constantly portrayed, is still constantly portrayed as somehow the Karzai of the Pentagon, I suppose you could say, the person the Pentagon wanted to install as the leader of Iraq. But he says correctly, for Donald Rumsfeld, it was a consistent principle that U.S. officials should not try to pick specific leaders for other countries. That principle governed Rumsfeld's attitude toward Afghanistan as well as Iraq. But state and CIA officials tended not to share this principle and did not even recognize that Rumsfeld was applying it. To them, Rumsfeld's insistence that the U.S. government should not discriminate for or against any of the friendly pro-democratic groups was seen merely as camouflage for a campaign to anoint Chalabi. But he goes on at some length about the documents that show conversations and memos to and from Jay Garner, who was the first American civilian authority in Iraq, and then Jerry Bremer. And he concludes that neither Garner nor Bremer was ever asked to help Chalabi, let alone anoint him, should it dispose of the allegation that the Pentagon's leadership team was working on a pro-Chalabi plot. If Garner and Bremer were not in on such a plot and never saw one, then there was none.